Okay, here it is. I'll share the link on Telegram. That's great. Let's start with the daily updates. Tomas, you're the first one.
Okay, sorry for the noise. It's in someone's building outside. Uh, last, uh, last Thursday, I fixed some more bugs, and on Friday, I coded for a bit and finally fixed some final bug we had when processing attestations. Um, it all should be working, but the processing of attestations it's still a bit slow. It takes something like 3-4 seconds to process a single attestation, and the block has several of them, so it takes quite a while to process a single block. I'm gonna try today to reduce that. It should be simple. Um, yeah, that's it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, now it's the time for Fernando.
Okay. For my part, I have finishing my PR, the one about the SSC generic spec test is already done. Meta review it, left some comments that I am addressing. I will put them. The other one about the nested containers is also, I think, already done. Mega also reviewed it, and also I think it's ready for merge. And the other one is the one about the BitVis and BitVector that is not reviewed. So if someone can review it, it would be great. And with that, I don't have another issue. So maybe I don't know if there is another issue with priority, or I could choose another on the list.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear. I can review the bit lists one, unless someone else is already reviewing it. And aside from that, I think that I need to check what's the state of everything, but maybe we can implement the schemas for all of the remaining containers. I don't know if that's something that you already did for the containers PR, but if not, that's something that we can start doing, like adding the schemas for all of the spec, all of the containers in the spec.
Yeah,
Is that
I did for a couple of them, but not for all of them.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Because if we have that, we basically already have the fully functioning SSL library for encoding and decoding. There's Merkleization, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that God's Power was taking up that work. So when his update starts, we can check that.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. I think, yeah. If there's no issue related to the containers, I will start one, and then you can take that.
Okay.
I think that Meta is next.
Hello everyone. Last week I've been done with the doing the spec test for Merkle proof. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it has been some time. And currently there is a status request response. There are two minor comments came from Martin. I'll be fixing those today, and afterwards I'll be working on the metadata implementation. I'll be writing the metadata's gem server for holding the data in the memory. So yeah, that's all from me for today.
Okay, this is a little bit further down the line, but when you are about to take that issue, let's have a quick talk, because maybe instead of having a gen server, we can have an ETS or something like that, or a gen server over an ETS. Just like the TLDR version is that the ETS, like the gen server, sequentializes all calls. So no matter if they are reads or writes, they cannot happen at the same time, which is generally desired. So because of the concurrency guarantees it has. But if you want something to read metadata and then there's multiple peers wanting to access the metadata at the same time, that will cause a small bottleneck, which we want to avoid. The ETS is a key value store that's already part of the beam, and it allows you to write sequentially but read concurrently. So basically, if there are multiple processes reading a single state of memory, they can do that at the same time if no one else is modifying it.
Okay,
so
I'll be sending you the issue and the part that I'm implementing right now, so like we can discuss on that. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you for the update, Akash.
Hello everyone. I was refactoring the shuffled list function because it had become too nested. Apart from that, I wrote the pass test for the libp2p beacon by root handler, and I just saw that Mega has, so I'll fix them today. That's my update for today.
Okay, perfect. So if I understand correctly, right now you're addressing the comments, right? That's your current line of work.
Yes, and also the shuffle list function. I implemented a shuffle list function.
Perfect. Yeah.
List sort of each index individually.
So I still have
To
Okay,
test
awesome.
the function.
That's perfect. Let us know if you need any help with that. Okay, great. Thanks for the update. God's Power is next.
Hello everyone. So for some days I was off handling some things, but now I'm fine. So on Friday I did a bit of work on allowing blocks empty slot. I think I've been working on that for a while. I looked into that for a bit and then I made some comments, and Thomas we just made some comments on the pull request. So today I should be pushing some code based on what we agreed, how we agreed to work on it, because like, there are a couple of ways to do it. And I should also start work on the localization of basic types, which I think it's kind of a blocker for other SSA related issues. So yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, let us know if you need any help with that. And I think the last one is Martin.
Yeah, hey everyone. So I've been continuing to work with the execution side of things. Yeah, I did some tests and that were not working, so I'm looking into the Lighthouse implementation to get a better grasp about things work. So basically, what I'm trying to do is somehow there's a call to the execution layer for it to start syncing up to the same checkpoint that we are. So I'm working on that, and at the same time, getting payload validations. But that's the next step after that.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for the update. As of me, yeah, there were a couple of holidays on both Argentina and Barcelona last week. So the last thing that I did was I did a pass through the whole project, just checking if like how we are effectively using concurrency now, and I know I added a proposal for some improvements. It's one big proposal, but it actually can be divided into many issues that we can tackle separately. They are non-prioritary, but I believe that there are some of those improvements that we will need to be able to have this client in production. These are not affecting the spec tests or not affecting any of the internal logic, but they are affecting the concurrency of how everything runs. So it's great to have all of the spec tests passing so that we can check if we break anything with these kind of changes. We will not start with those immediately, but it will be a priority after we finish with our current milestones, which are like having everything integrated and functioning and with a performance that's not destroying the like the availability of the client, like the issues that Mega is tackling right now. So yeah, that's what I did the last couple of days. And right now I will sync with Mega to see how we are doing on performance and if I can help with anything related to that. If not, I will just take another issue. And I think that's it for me. Do we have any final comments or questions? All right, I take that as a no. Thank you all for joining today and see you all tomorrow.